Hi everyone, my name is Merdiye. In this video, I will explain the questions that human resources professional ask about your goals during the interview and how the ideal answers should be. You can follow the questions and answers from my timeline in the explanation section. Additionally, you can check the subtitles if you want to watch them in your language. Let's start. What are you looking for in your next position? Employers want to hire people who have goals and motivation for their careers. No employer wants to hire someone who is looking for the first job they can find or any job they can find. They want to hear from you about your passion for work. They prefer to find someone who has specific reasons to want their job because from their point of view that person will be more motivated and engaged and more likely to stay long term. So make sure you research the company, culture and work environment to help prepare to answer this interview question. I enjoy working as part of a team, so one of the things I aim for in my next position is a collaborative, team-oriented environment where I can work towards my goals. From what I saw while researching your companies and reviewing the job description, this seems to be the type of the business culture you are promoting here. So I'm excited to learn more about the opportunity today. What type of work environment do you prefer? Your potential employer may have recently changed the company culture to adapt something new. This is why applicants may have been asked this question. If you choose to work alone and left to do your job, you may not survive and succeed in any entrepreneurial or social workplace. On the other hand, if you are an outgoing type who needs to interact with colleagues, complete projects, you may have an artistic alley. This is what hiring managers want to measure from your response. Regardless of the situation, hiring managers will ask these interview questions and expect honest answer. My ideal work environment is one where I'm able to work as part of a team and that allows everyone's talents and growth. As I research your company, I noticed its devotion to cultivating each employee's skills and abilities. I have found that this type of environment most conducive to my productivity, especially in a position that requires me to constantly improve my design skills. It allows me to remain passionate about my job and helps me to express my creativity to the best of my ability. How would your boss and coworkers describe you? Human resource managers may want to know how you fit into company culture in your last job. Hiring managers will also ask this question to get an idea of your personality, teamwork ability, and how well you interact with others. They will also compare what you say with what your real references say about you. The interviewers ask this question to get an idea of what your sense and self-perception is. Employers want confident employees. If my coworkers were to describe me, 3 words would come to mind: punctual, hardworking, and trustworthy. Punctual because in the 4 years I have been working at the company, I have never once showed up late, and you can talk with my boss to confirm that. Hardworking because I never leave the office early until an assignment is finished. Even it is Friday and I'm itching to leave. Finally, people would call me trustworthy because my boss entrusted me to help with conducting employees reviews which involve talking to everyone and hearing several anecdotes. How do you prioritize your work? Prioritizing your work is one of the keys of successful work environment. An action plan in place means a daily time management process, setting deadlines and staying ahead of schedule, forward-looking workflow, efficient productivity, and less stress. When interviewing for a new job, potential employers will want to know how to achieve these goals and how to prioritize your work. You need to identify steps to consider that will help improve the prioritization process while maintaining the goal of completing the project on time. I try to keep strong communication with my manager and colleagues. If I am working on a task that will take some time to complete, I try to inform my team as soon as possible. If my workload becomes unmanageable, I check with my boss which items can be on the priority list. If there is a task I can delegate, I refer my coworkers and then check the expectations for different deadlines. What do you like outside of work? When a hiring manager asks this question, they want to get a glimpse of your personality. They are curious about who you are if you build a good fit for the rest of the team. This is an opportunity to let your personality to shine. Avoid delving into politics, illegal activities. Share your lives and reaching passions. If you have an hobby that parallels your career, that's great. If not, simply share something you enjoy. One of my activities is to keep up with my professional development and continuing education responsibilities. I keep up with my area of expertise, pursue my expertise, reading professional magazines, attending seminars, summits, and taking occasional lectures, online or traditional classroom. In addition, my hobbies are running, hiking, and cooking healthy desserts. I enjoy running the most. Thanks to these hobbies, I got into the habits of self-motivation. I travel 10 kilometers every day and eat healthy to protect my physique. Sometimes I also participate in marathons. Marathons remind me that to get closer to success, I have to push myself and put on foot in front of the other. What's your dream job? They want to see that you're ambitious and the position you are negotiating with long-term plans. The best way to prepare your answer to this question is to focus on writing an explanation of what your dream job would look like. Then compare the statement with the description of the job you are interviewing. Talk about why these are exciting for you. I believe that I'm a good team player as well as a good team leader. I value teamwork very much. I would like to work in some job role that will engage numerous people as a team where everyone work together, encourage each other along with holding themselves accountable. I have always tried to be an optimistic and positive person who believes in motivating people around him. So, I dream of being a team leader someday under which a whole team of responsible works to deliver big projects, maintain high quality standards within stipulated time duration. What other companies are you interviewing with? Companies like to know how far along the job interview process you currently are with other companies in relation to where they are with you. This is especially true if you are in a short list of candidates. No company wants to hire a candidate who will take any role in any industry. They want to hear that you are focused on their industry in particular and preferably have your heart set on their company. Although much less important, this question also gives the company an idea about how sought after you are. if you are attracting a lot of attention from other companies, you will be perceived as quite marketable. If there are a lot of available roles within a particular industry, they may need to offer more money secure to best candidates. Similarly, a lack of available roles gives them more leverage. I'm currently meet with several different companies in the field of software engineering, and I at various stage with each of them. But I'm most excited to work here because of the opportunities, growth, the chance to learn new technologies, and the ability to get hands-on experience.